Hi everybody and welcome back to Play It Again. I'm Sue.
I'm Chelsea.
We're so glad you joined us today. Thank you so very much. Today we are doing a song that I absolutely love. And I am excited to play it, and I'm hoping that Chelsea gets this one on a Name That Tune. And I don't think we need to give you any hints. I think you're going to know this one. I'm thinking that you're going to get it. Okay. All right, so let's get right into it. Okay, this is, like I said, one of my faves, and I'm really looking forward to this one. And if you like what we're doing, like this video and subscribe to our channel. Ready, Chelsea? Yeah. All right, here we go.
Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, and I think of all the things I want to do. In my head I paint a picture. Since I come home, well, my body's been a mess, and I miss your tender hair.
Well, I gave you about 30 seconds on that one.
You know it. Is it Hands Across the Water?
No.
No, not Hands Across the Water. Is it Amy Winehouse?
It's Amy Winehouse.
Oh,
yes.
Oh, of course, Valerie.
Well done. Okay, so I wanted to do a live version of this because it's really fun to see Amy, and I've never seen this live version. Now, I really loved, there's so many different versions. They have like the 1968 version of this song with a kind of a more of an R&B feel. Yeah. There's a reggae version of this song. There's an acoustic version of this song. And of course, just a Mark Ronson version, which I absolutely love that version of the song.
Do you know who also, recently, I think within the last few years, I loved Bruno Mars' tribute to Valerie.
Yes. To be honest, I actually haven't, sorry, there's a little spider right here. We're just trying to drop in and hang out with us for a bit. But I actually haven't seen or heard a version of the song that I actually don't like.
Yeah, no.
So I loved his version. There was a really
loved his version,
dancey version that I heard at one point that somebody else did, and none of them I like as much as hers. However, I still always like them. It's just one of those songs. I just think it's fantastic.
Unlike what am I thinking of? It'll Come to Me. We'll talk in a minute.
We'll talk about it again. Anyway, I'm really excited to see this. I've never seen this live version of it, and I think it's going to be fantastic. All right, here we go, everyone.
The way you like the dragons, won't you come on over? Stop making a fool out of me. Why don't you come on over, Valerie?
Those guys.
Did you have to go to jail? Put your house on up for sale? Did you get a good lawyer? I hope you didn't catch a tan. Hope you find the right man who'll fix it for you. Now are you shopping anywhere? Change the color of your hair. Are you busy?
Yeah, exactly.
And did you have to pay that fine?
Maybe not the opportune time to take a drink. I said maybe it wasn't her opportune time to take the drink there. I think she may have choked on it.
She didn't get to swallow the whole thing.
There wasn't a lot of time between the drink and her having to sing again.
She missed a couple of words.
And it's fun too. This is more reminiscent of that 1968 version where you have more of that kind of R&B feel, and you can hear the horns and stuff really in it. I like that. I really like the horns in it. So this is fun. It's fun to see her live. Let's hope she doesn't choke on any more of her drink.
No.
I won't you come on over. Stop making a fool out of me. Oh, why don't you come on over, Valerie? Well, sometimes I go out by myself and I look across the water, And I think of all the things what you do. In my head, I'm being a preacher. Since I come home, when my body's been a Vegas, and I miss your ginger ear and the way you like to drag it. Won't you come on over down, make the boat?
You sing it, girl.
Come on over, Valerie. 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 Whoa, whoa,
Save a
Wow, she's so amazing.
She's amazing. And I think really at her heart, she's a jazz singer. You know, I really think she is. No, I mean, she's sang these kind of poppy R&B songs, but man, yeah, I know, that was cool, wasn't it? She gave us a little sample of it.
It tears my heart when I watch her sing, because I know she had struggles with and I watch her and I'm like, oh God.
Yeah.
Like, I might be wrong, but it was quite clear to me that she was kind of under the influence of something doing that,
I think
right?
So. I think she was, and it's very sad.
It just tears my heart because she's just such an amazing soul.
Yeah, she is. She's an amazing artist. And I agree with you. You could kind of see that there was something there, which is, you know, still up there performing and singing, you know, still been able to pull it off, and yet, you know, another unfortunate member of the 27 Club, right, died way too young. Yeah. I think that's something that we need to do a theme week on, is the 27 Club. It would be sad, but I mean, there's so many great artists, though.
I know.
Right,
well,
I mean,
we've
feature
done,
to feature some of those people in the same week, you know. I mean, it would just, it is sad because we're sad to lose all of them, but you know, but at the same time, they were also brilliant.
It keeps their legacy alive too.
So brilliant, yeah. I actually, it's still pretty painful actually that she's gone. Yeah, I do miss her.
And that was recent.
Yeah, probably what, I don't know, 10, 12 years ago maybe. I'm not sure. Oh, it's got to be at least. I think it was around 2011, I believe. If you know exactly when Amy Winehouse passed away, put it in the comments. I believe it was around 2011.
I thought it was more recent than that, because I feel like I just watched the Grammys with Bruno Mars. Well, not just, but maybe 5-6 years ago. I feel like
I think the pandemic kind of stole time from us, and I think it's getting a little bit more difficult to judge how long something was.
Yeah.
I've done that before. Not that long ago, I said this to somebody. I was like, "Oh, that's about 4 years ago," and I think it was 8. So, you know, I think we're kind of losing a little perspective on time. But I would like to know. Put it down in the comments, and then we'll both know when that was. But that was a shame. But I do love her so. She's just brilliant. Yeah, she's just absolutely brilliant.
Quite a talent.
Yeah. So I just, my fun fact is that actually was a cover. So we were talking about covers and how many people have covered it. And she herself covered this song. This was not an original song for her. It wasn't written by her. It wasn't written for her. It was by a band named, and forgive me if I'm mispronouncing it. I've never heard their version of it. It's called the Zootons, I believe. And I believe they were a British band, but you can correct me again if I am wrong in that. It did reach number 9 on the British chart, so some of our British friends may know a little bit more about this version than we do. I've never heard of this band, and it did not make the charts over here in North America. Not that I'm aware of, anyway. And interestingly, this song he wrote, the lead singer wrote this song in 20 minutes, and it was about his friend Valerie, who was caught drunk driving in the States, and that was what the whole song was about. So a little bit ironic, though, considering that this does sort of fit into the vein of what was happening with Amy Winehouse, because she was having some substance issues. So, but anyway, a
the
great
person I was
song.
thinking of is Katie Lang, my favorite version of Katie Lang's Hallelujah.
Yes.
We were just talking, Sue was just talking about this being a song that you've you've never really come across somebody who you don't like their version of this song.
Right.
Unlike, for me personally, Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, you don't like
there
it.
are
No other person singing it but her.
but Katie Lang.
Yeah. 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 And
And
there are
I've heard
songs like
so
that.
many and
Yeah.
kudos to you if you attempt it. I wouldn't even attempt that song.
No.
Singing it live because personally no one else should be singing that but Katie Lang. But
there's lots of songs like that I think you just shouldn't
But
record.
But it's funny that you think this particular song is actually, it does well when certain other people, it does in certain different variations of this song.
It does.
Right?
I love this song
Jazz,
so much.
reggae.
It does. And maybe because I've heard so many different versions of it by Amy Winehouse.
Yeah.
With different styles, like I said, with the reggae and the 60s feel and all that.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because maybe she's done so many that when I hear other people do it in different veins, it sounds still acceptable because she has done it so many different ways. However, I've heard nobody that does it better than her. I still like them.
Yeah.
I don't like them as much as her versions, and I
Yeah.
love her versions.
Yeah.
So she's special. She's very special. Very special. Okay, everybody, I think that wraps it up. So have a joyful day, and we will see you all again next time.
Bye.
Bye-bye.